Example number 3, you were given 2x cubed plus 16. So, dito, mapapansin ninyo, ma'am, para magamit natin yung sum o kaya ay difference of 2 cubes, kailangan ay meron akong dalawang perfect cubes. So, dito, upon checking, mapapansin ninyo na yung 2 ba at 16 ay perfect cubes. So, tama kayo, hindi ito perfect cube. So, ma'am, anong gagawin ko dito? Diba, gaya ng mga sinabi ko nung nauna, before tayo mag-factor or gumamit ng ibang factoring technique or method, kailangan i-consider natin na may GCF ba yan? Pwede ba nating i-factor yung common monomial factor niya? No. So, dapat i-check nyo kung yung mga values niya ay may common factor. So, dahil dito, meron siyang common factor, hanapin muna natin yung GCF niya. So, step number 1, look for the greatest common factor. So, dalawa ito, yung greatest common factor para sa coefficient, the same time sa constant. So, dito, meron tayong 2 at 16. Ano kaya yung greatest common factor ng 2 at 16? So, ang gagawin lang natin, isulat lang natin yung mga prime factor. Prime. So, ano ang prime factor ng 2? Isa lang, that is 2. 16. Ano ba yung prime factors ng 16? Ang 16, pwede nating i-factor as 2 times 8. Yung 8, pwede nating i-factor as 2 times 4. Yung 4 can still be factored as 2 times 2. Ngayon, yan lahat yung mga prime factors nila. Ngayon, kukunin natin yung common na prime factor. So, dito sa 2, makikita mo sa 2 ay isang prime factor lang, 2. Hanap ka ngayon ng kapareho niya. Sa 16, meron ka bang makikitang 2? Yes, meron. So, that means, ang GCF natin dito ay 2. Bakit? Kasi meron ka pa bang nakikitang iba nga, bukod sa 2, meron ka pa bang nakikitang common prime factor na meron sa 2 at meron sa 16? So, dito wala na. Bakit? Kasi sa 2, isa lang ang factor niya, 2 lang. No? So, that means ang GCF natin ng numerical coefficient at ng constant ay 2. Now, hanapin naman natin yung GCF ng variable. So, dito, titingnan mo kung meron ba kung common na variable. Sa lahat ba ng term ay may variable na x? So, dito, makikita natin na meron lang siyang variable na x doon sa 2x cubed. Pero sa 16 ay wala siyang variable. So, that means wala akong common variable, no common variable. So, ang CMF lang natin, ang kukunin lang natin ay yung GCF nating 2. So, therefore, the GCF of 2x cubed plus 16 is 2. So, nakuha na natin. So, next, yun yung unang factor natin, yung GCF niya. Ngayon, let us find yung GCF naman ng second factor. So, divide every term by the GCF. Dahil ang GCF natin ay 2, i-divide natin each term by 2. So, divide natin. So, 2 divided by 2, that is 1. Yung x cube, may di-divide ba ako? Wala. So, copy lang natin. Then, plus sign, 16 divided by 2, that is 8. Now, pwede pa natin simplify ito by removing yung 1. No? So, no need na natin i-put yung 1 as their numerical coefficient. Simply write x cubed plus 8. So, this would be the result after dividing, this is the result after dividing nung ating CMF. So, dito, ito yung second factored form natin. Ngayon, pagsamahin na natin. So, yung GCF or yung CMF natin, this would be our first factor. Ito naman, yung x cubed plus 8, this would be our second factor. Ito yung result after dividing each term by the CMF. So, anong mapapansin nyo doon sa remaining factor? Diba yung remaining factor ay perfect cube, pareho? So, binomial and perfect cube. So, therefore, we can still factor this using sum of 2 cubes. So, that means, dalawang factoring technique ang ginamit natin. Isang factoring using common monomial and factoring by sum of 2 cubes. Step number 2, find the cube root of the first term and the second term. So, ang gagawin lang natin, yung remaining na polynomial, ifa-factor natin using sum of two cubes or difference of two cubes. Okay, titingnan natin. But first, we have to find yung cube root ng first term at saka ng second term. So, ano yung cube root ng x cube? Copy lang natin yung variable and then yung exponent is 3. Di-divide sa index, 3 over 3, that is 1. Or simply, x is equal to 1. So, ang ating a is x and then yung cube root naman ng ating second term na 8 ay 2. So, b is equal to 2. Now, ang next step natin, we have to choose ano bang formula yung gagamitin natin. Sum of two cubes formula or difference of two cubes formula. So, pili lang tayo. Alin ba yung pwede natin gamitin? So, yung sum or yung difference. Kailangan tingnan natin yung given nating polynomial. So, makikita mo do sa given na polynomial, ito ay addition. So, dahil addition yan, we're gonna use yung sum of two cubes formula na kung saan ito yung binomial factor niya, ito naman yung trinomial factor niya. Tandaan, dahil ito ay plus sign, so that means ito ay same sign, opposite sign, and always positive. Step number 4, substitute A and B in the formula. Dahil alam na natin yung A ay X, yung B ay 2. Substitute lang natin doon sa sum of two cubes formula. By the way, don't forget to include yung 2 doon sa previous na na-factor natin using common monomial. So, include pa rin natin yung 2 and then rewrite natin. No? I-rewrite natin yung X cube plus 8 ng kanilang perfect cube. We can rewrite this as 2 times quantity x cube plus 2 cube. So, yon. And then, substitute lang natin doon sa formula yung A at B. So, dito, makikita mo, ang value ng A natin is x, ang value ng B natin is 2. So, yung A natin dito, ang value ay x, kailangan siya ay naka-squared. Then, minus sign, ano yung A natin? That is x. And then yung B, ang value is 2. And then last, i-substitute natin yung B. Then don't forget yung squared na nakasulat. Then simplify pa natin lalo. So ito, remain lang natin as 2 times quantity x plus 2. So dito, x squared. Dito, ang gagawin lang natin after ng mamultiply natin yung x times 2, that would give us 2x. Tandaan, unahin natin yung numerical coefficient. And then, yung multiply or i-square na natin yung 2 square, that would give us 4. And there you go. So, ang final answer natin would be 2 times quantity x plus 2 times quantity x squared minus 2x plus 4. So, dito, nilagay natin yung 2 dun sa nauna nating na-factor na common monomial at yung isa ay yung binomial factor na factor doon sa ating sum of two cubes at yung trinomial factor din na nandun sa ating sum of two cubes formula. So there you go. This would be our final answer for example number 3. To sum up our lesson, for example, if you were given x cubed plus 8, lagi mo i-consider kung meron ba itong greatest common factor. Just like any factoring technique, before you proceed to any method or technique, you must consider kung ito ba ay may greatest common factor. So, dito sa example natin, wala. And then, ang next step natin, tingnan mo kung ilan ang terms. So, dahil ito ay 2 terms, so correct. Ngayon, we have 2 choices. Pwedeng ang piliin natin ay difference of 2 squares, sum of 2 cubes, or difference of 2 cubes. So, alin dito? Ngayon, tingnan natin doon sa una, condition. So, dito, 2 terms are perfect square. So, makikita mo dito na yung 8 ay hindi perfect square. Tapos, yung exponent nito ay hindi divisible kasi exponent is divisible by 2. So, that means hindi nag-satisfy sa una pa lang at pangalawa, hindi na nag-satisfy ang condition na to. So, that means hindi ito yung gagamitin natin. So, that means dito tayo, sum of 2 cubes ba or difference of 2 cubes? So, dito, tingnan natin kung magsasatisfy sa condition. Una, 2 terms are perfect cubes. So, makikita ninyo yung 8 ay perfect cubes kasi 2 times 2 times 2, that is 8. So, perfect cubes. Tapos, yung exponent niya is divisible by 3. So, yung exponent pwedeng i-divide sa 3. That means, ito ay pwede nating i-factor using sum of 2 cubes. There you go. So, nag-satisfy na sa condition. Ngayon, piliin natin. Ano yung gagamitin natin? Sum of 2 cubes ba or difference of 2 cubes? So, dito madali lang. All you have to do is look doon sa kanyang sign. Ano ba yung sign doon sa ating given? Di ba plus sign? That means we're gonna use sum of 2 cubes. So therefore, sum of 2 cubes yung gagamitin nating formula to factor this given, itong example na to. So take note lang ha, tandaan lang natin, pag tayo ay nagpa-factor ng sum of 2 cubes, we have two factors. Isang binomial factor at isang trinomial factor. And then, take note din ang ating mga sign. Dahil ito ay sum of 2 cubes, kaya yung binomial factor natin, ang sign ay sum din or plus sign or positive. Tapos, yung trinomial factor natin, this would be yung opposite sign and always positive. Opposite side and always positive. So, that means, no, dahil natandaan nyo na yung mga yan, so, yung answer natin for x cubed plus 8, yung factored form niya is quantity x plus 2 times quantity x squared minus 2x plus 4. So, this would be our final answer. So, that would be our lesson for factoring sum of 2 cubes and difference of 2 cubes.